Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Campfire Stories. My name is Luke.
And I'm Hayley, and we're here to tell you a story you didn't want to hear,
Advice you didn't ask for,
and a joke you don't find funny.
Hey guys, so I've got Hayley with me. Hayley, do you want to tell the people a little bit about yourself?
Alrighty, well, I've been here for a hot minute, but it's just been a hot minute since I've been invited to do this. I think I had to prove myself.
How long have you been with Palos?
I reckon just about 2 years.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a long time to have stage fright.
Yeah.
So what's your role in Palos?
Okay, so I do APO, so Authorised Program Officer. So kind of the behind the scenes, just dealing with medication and all that fun stuff for when kids go on camp, a bit of organisational stuff there. And then I'm also out and about with the kids in the community, having some fun.
What's your favourite thing to do with a participant?
My favourite thing to do, I reckon, is to get them out in the water somewhere. And there's quite a few participants that, we've managed to go to some rivers or some beaches or something like that, and to see their energy after we do that is like completely different compared to, when they've been on Fortnite all day. Like the difference between those two is so hectic and it's so awesome.
Well, I've got our story for today. So I've got to paint a bit of a picture to explain the story, right?
All right.
So I was actually really lucky. I was able to go work in Cambodia for a 6-month period, right? So I was doing youth work over there. And so the town that I lived in is called Swaireng, but I've butchered the pronunciation. It's about 3 hours from the main city.
Yeah.
So like no one speaks English. Like it's really so no one speaks English. I was there for 6 months. It was a very weird, experience because I was surrounded by a lot of people. So I had a lot of like connections. I had a lot of people to say hello to, but because I didn't speak the language, I also felt kind of alone at the same time. It was this really weird phenomenon of like, I kind of felt really lonely, but at the same time, I was surrounded by so many people. And there were some aspects where I didn't feel lonely. So there's some aspects where it's like, everyone was so friendly. I was always able to like say hello to people and, go play soccer. I'd go play soccer like with the kids down the road. I would like go to like a gym and make some friends there and at the restaurant and that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of people that I could kind of talk to, but I only knew like a few basic words. Like I knew how to order food, I knew how to say hello and that kind of stuff, right? So I knew some basic words. So there was a lot of interaction, but there wasn't much of like that deep conversations and D&Ms and that kind of stuff. So after a while, it did something really weird to my brain where I was like, I kind of felt a little bit like, and I don't mean to be offensive when I say this, but I kind of felt a little bit like Tom Hanks in Castaway or Will Smith in I Am Legend. Because in Castaway, Tom Hanks has like the volleyball and he's talking to the volleyball.
I haven't actually seen the movie, but I'm gonna try and imagine.
So Tom Hanks is on an island by himself. He's on a deserted island, like a plane crash or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then like a volleyball washes up on shore. That was on the thing, right?
Sure.
So then and the volleyball was like, the sporting brand's Wilson, so he calls it Wilson. And so that, because he starts to go a bit crazy, he's like, Wilson, he starts to like talk to, right? Have you seen that? No, okay.
No.
Anyway, it was kind of like that in the sense that like, I had a lot of people to talk to, but I couldn't really tell them how my day was, and I couldn't really learn how their day was.
Yeah.
So I just got into this routine of like, hey, I'll be like, oh, hey, how you going? I'll speak Khmer, like, oh, jump up to and saksabai, and I'll like be talking to them and I step back, but it was very surface level.
Yeah.
And after about like 4 months of that, it just felt a bit weird. Like I was really lacking connection. So it was like 6 months of not being able to speak your own language, It was just really crazy. There's this one scene in I Am Legend where one of the zombies, whatever, I think moves a mannequin. And Will Smith notices this, like he walks in and he notices the mannequin's not where it's meant to be or something like that. And he starts to like, hey, what are you doing? And he like really, really freaks out because it's like, it throws him off, right? Yeah. So anyway, so you gotta understand, for like 4 months, I was just like very basic Khmer. And then I started to go, I'm not sure if I started to go a little bit crazy or I'm not sure if I was like, I don't know, I maybe just started to play games, whatever. And I was So anyway, I was in my routine. Like I would go to the restaurant, I'd go to work, do my stuff, and then I'd like go to the gym, or I'd go play soccer, whatever. And I was just in my routine, you know, hey everyone, and play the game, laugh with people, because laughter's universal, right? So we can all laugh together, that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then I remember one time I'd walk into the gym, and this is me when I started to get silly. I was like, oh hey mate, how you going? Like I started like speaking like an Aussie.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was just my way to kind of remind me of home, whatever.
Yeah.
And they were all friendly. They're just kind of like, oh, hello sir, hello, like that. It was like really, really nice. I'm like, hey mate, how you going? Hey mate, how you going? So I started pulling out some Aussie, and they're like, hello sir, cool. And then one time I walked into the gym and I was like, hey mate, how you going? And then this one little kid's like, yeah, not too bad mate, yourself.
What?
Bro, oh my gosh.
Stop.
I nearly tripped over. I got thrown up. I was like,
I thought it was one of the voices.
bro, I thought I was Will Smith in like I Am Legend, and like the mannequin started talking to me. I was like, what did you
So
say?
there's just a little Aussie kid there.
No, a little Cambodian boy.
Oh.
A little Cambodian boy.
Even
right?
better.
So I walked in and I was like, hey mate, how you going? Hey mate, how you going? He's like, yeah, not too bad mate, yourself. And I looked over, a gym full of Cambodians, right? And I'm like, because this is the thing. If I was in the city, if I was in Phnom Penh, there's a lot of English speakers there, right? So if I said, hey mate, how you going? And someone said, yeah, not too bad mate, yourself. I'd be like, yeah, sick.
Yeah.
Oh, you're from Australia, right?
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of Cambodians that have really good English, right? But because I was out in a rural community, there was nothing. There was no English, let alone like a bit of a bogan accent, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, like you're getting no English at all, let alone an Aussie accent, right? So when I walked in, I was like, hey mate, how you going? He's like, yeah, not too bad mate, yourself. And I turned around and I see these Cambodians, and I was like, who said that, whatever? And he just looked at me, he's like, hey mate, is that talking to me? I was like, and because I thought I was hallucinating. I was like, surely, because at that point, I'm like, surely I'm going crazy. Like, there's no way, And then I started talking to the guy. I started talking to the bloke. Anyway, so it turned out this kid was adopted by an Australian family that lived in Adelaide. And he lived his whole life in Adelaide, right? And he recently wanted to go back and find his birth parents. So he just travelled to Swaireng to visit his birth parents. Right? So he was just kind of reconnecting. And the coincidence was we were in the same gym at the same time. But because obviously he's Cambodian, he looked like one of the locals. But he had like a really strong accent. But the chance of him being there, when I started to go crazy, I'm like, hey mate, how you going? He's like, yeah, not too bad mate, yourself? And I was like, fuck. And then me and this guy just connected, and we were just like, I was like, oh my gosh, bro, I can't tell you how good it is to speak English with somebody, like a long conversation. We just had like this really, really great chat about his life story. But yeah, that was a time where I was about 4 months in, hadn't spoken English for a while, spoke to somebody, and I thought I was going crazy, and turned out, no, the guy actually was like Aussie, or like, I don't know, half Aussie, half Cambo.
Right. That's too good. When you were telling the story, I was picturing, you kept saying kid, so I'm picturing like this little like 8-year-old just in the gym pumping iron and going, yeah, good mate.
Yeah, look, I think the guy was maybe like 16 or 17 or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Maybe,
Right.
Yeah, but technically under 18,
No, that's hectic.
Anyway, you got some advice for us?
I do have some advice. So I learned this advice through a little situation that happened. I don't know if you've ever been down to Flinders Pier, Mornington Peninsula. Just a pier, pretty much.
Cool.
But that's in the Western Port Bay. So our friend, or one of my good friends, she's like petrified of sharks. Like hates them. Like deepest fear. Used to like love going in the ocean, but now she's just so turned off it because of sharks. And one of our other friends is a bit of a stirrer. So as we're about to go snorkeling and just frolicking around the water, we're walking down, he goes, oh, like, Miko, did you know that the biggest great white shark was spotted, like, in the Western Port Bay here? Like a 20-foot great white shark, just massive. And she's like, nah, you're kidding. And he's like, nah, for real. Pulls up, evidence is there, like, yeah, it happened. So she's, like, petrified the whole time, pretty much. Anyway, so we're all jumping. We had a stand-up paddleboard as well. We're all frolicking in the water. And then she's still standing at the top of the pier. And keep in mind, Flinders Pier in the summer, like, it gets pretty chockers. Like, it's pretty busy. People are fishing. People are doing whatever they're doing. So it's a decent amount of people on the pier. She's still just standing at the top watching us. And we're trying to call out to her, heckle her, get her in the water. And finally, she gets in the water. Like, she does the big jump off the pier into the water. And as she's kind of like underneath, submerged in the water, one mate yells out to everyone on the pier, like, "Oi, like, Mick's really scared, can everyone clap?" So as she emerges from the water, the whole pier's just clapping. And she gets up, she's like not happy, but it was pretty funny for us. So upon reflection of that moment, even though she may have hated us, we want to celebrate the small wins. And we want to do that with others.
That's a good story. That's
Thanks.
a nice bit of advice, yes. Celebrate the small wins with someone. I was really expecting you to tell me that when she dived in the water, she saw the
saw the shark. Shark went,
No, you saw the shark and was like, that's it, I'm never trusting you guys again. No, I really like that.
That
I think to celebrate the small wins, yeah. So I really like to travel, right? And one of the things that's like really easy to do when you travel is you learn how to say hello, like in each language, because I think that's like the least you can do is to make some effort. So I learned how to say "What's up, dog?" in Japanese. Do you want to hear it?
Go.
Yeah, you say "Konnichiwa."
Nah.
Did you not like that one, Stephen?
Nah. I thought you...
Konnichiwa?
Yeah.
It's like a chihuahua?
Chihuahua, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks for watching Campfire Stories.
We'll have a better joke next time.
We'll see you. That was a good joke.
People say I am the best boss. They go, "God, we've never worked in a place like this before. You're hilarious."
That was a good joke.
Yeah? All right, we'll see you next time, guys. Take care.
See ya.
Oh, that's a really good joke.